Here we go, off to Punda Maria for the next few days.
I am exploring the very north of the country, where I'm following the great grey-green, greasy Limpopo River on the boundaries of Botswana and Zimbabwe to where it disappears into Mozambique.
Now that is exactly what I wanted to see. I'm doing Mapungubwe and Northern Kruger in one trip.
I'm venturing to places that evoke the spirit of untamed and bygone eras. Camping for 6 days with a small tent, only the basics and my camera. Capturing scenes that feeds the soul and creating memories that will last a lifetime.
Here we go, off to Punda Maria for the next few days.
From Mazhou campsite, the Pafuri Gate is the closest gate to Kruger National Park and it's about 250 kilometers away. Along the way, you'll get some beautiful and ancient baobabs right next to the road.
This is the most northern gate in Kruger National Park.
And now, I've been to all the gates in Kruger.
Back in Kruger again. Man, it feels like home. The road here is quite bad. It's not bad, but it's full of potholes and it's not deep ones, but still. Not something you're used to in Kruger. I'm driving slowly now to see if I can spot the hornet chat or the racket-tailed roller. They are in these areas, so it's quite a special bird for Kruger and anywhere else in Kruger, in South Africa as well, so it's worth spending some time here to get them. But I think it's a wrong time of day. Midday is not the best for birding in general, so usually early mornings, late afternoons are better. Wow, what an awesome place. The Levuvhu Bridge.
It was quite sad to see that most of the fever trees have died in recent years. However, it is still a beautiful drive, even during the middle of the day.
Once again, I meet with the Limpopo River, this time at Kruger's Corner in Kruger National Park. A few days ago, I was at the confluence with the Sashi River where you get Botswana and Zimbabwe. Now, you get Zimbabwe and Mozambique downstream.
But it's time to move on, as Punda Maria is still at least another 60 kilometers away.
Awesome, Tsesubi. Hopefully I'll get one or two more of the Kruger's rare antelope. So that's rare antelope ticket number 1. At long last. It took a little bit longer than I hoped for, but I'm here.
Arriving in the late afternoon on a weekend is never ideal, as the camping spots are first come, first served. I really was hoping to get a sight along the fence. Eventually, I had to settle in the middle of camp. And as luck would have it, I had great neighbors next to me.
Usually I'm good at remembering stuff, but this time I forgot my plug. Do not forget your blue plug at home, friends, otherwise you're going to pay lots of money. Let's quickly have a look what's outside before I have a bride.
The hide is situated within camp and offers a view of a waterhole located just outside the camp. The hide is open 24/7 and is floodlit at night.
Let's go check out the elephants. They've been going crazy at the waterhole.
It was fascinating to see the hierarchy at the waterhole. Fresh water is being fed into the waterhole from a pipe, and this is the prime spot for all the animals. A new elephant would arrive, and usually there would be sort of a face-off until one of them backs off. Unless when a big bull arrives, then everybody gives wave. The elephants would wait patiently for one another to finish. But if one gets impatient, there will be some pushing and shoving, or tempers would flare up, and a lot of trumpeting and a little bit of drama.
Good morning, great start to the day so far. The gates open 10 minutes early, so awesome, score. Let's do the Mahonie loop now. I'm turning off into it right now. Let's see what we can find. It's still quite dark outside, as you can see, 10 to 6.
This area is fondly known as Kruger's Botanical Garden. Because of the underlying geology, this area is the most diverse in terms of plant species in the whole of Kruger. Sands from the Kalahari were deposited here many years ago, allowing for deeper soils. It is fittingly known as the Sandveld region.
What a beautiful morning. You wouldn't say it's winter, it's a perfect morning. If you travel on the S60 towards Kloppenfontein, you'll get a big hill on your left hand side. According to the legend, this hill is haunted. that was a little bit of a sad ending to a great drive this morning. Hopefully the kudu will make it. I don't know. Apparently a help has already been sent this morning to camp to go and rescue the kudu, but he's looking very weak at this stage. I don't know if he'll make it. Cool. Okay, so it's time to do the flycatcher trail within camp. It's a small walking trail. It runs around the perimeter of the camp. Hopefully I can find something interesting. So this is how the start looks like. It's a beautiful walk. Didn't see much in terms of animals and birds. One bushbuck and 5 or 6 different birds. But it's absolutely beautiful.
This little guy was very greedy, and it was only a matter of time before he fell in. I expected the elephants to panic, but to my surprise, all the elephants were calm. About 20 minutes later, Mom and calf got out. You could see those little legs were tired and the calf struggled to get out. After dinner, it was back to the hide. I had a laugh at this buffalo who was quite unsure of what this tortoise was up to.
Good morning, another early morning. When the gates open at 6 now, I'll head out to Babalala picnic spot and the S56. So the kudu is definitely dead. I think the ranger must have come and pulled it out, but it looks like its horns has been taken. I can only speculate why, and I think maybe it's because somebody driving past on this road will see the nice big horns and will be tempted to take that. So I don't know why, but only a guess.
Jeez, this giraffe is dark.
Boy oh boy, guess what I've stumbled upon? Okay, so maybe a slight change of plan. This kind old couple told me about 2 lion kills close to Shingwedzi. One is a dead buffalo that's been lying there for quite a few days, and then other one close to camp that's been killed the previous night with lions on it. So I'm heading there. So that's the dead buffalo at Lamont waterhole. A quick leg stretch on the bridge. Just where that river bends. That's where the lions made the kill. What an awesome sighting. I counted 11 lions. Somebody else said there's 12 lions. But how awesome, jeez. And a little bit of action with crocodile and some interaction with each other. That was quite cool to see. I'm very happy I got some lions.
On my way back to camp, I stopped at the Boyella waterhole again. All of a sudden, the animals started to run away. The reason was the maintenance guy was busy doing his rounds. The elephants moved about 50 meters away, where they treated me with a dust show.
I'm quite sad I had to miss S56 Mpongolo loop. It's such a beautiful loop. But it's too late in the day now. It's already 12 o'clock. And I'm not going to do it justice now because it's such a beautiful drive. You need to do it early mornings or late afternoons. And I think it's going to be better when I come here in summer when it's greener and more lush. It's even going to look much better. So, another reason to come next time. Wait. The first ranger to be appointed to this area was JJ Kutzer. Apparently, he built his first ranger outpost over there. Punda Maria, as we know it today, started out as a ranger post for JJ Kutzer. So ever since these videos started, I marked every single road that I've done while doing these videos. It all started in Skakuza. Then for the second trip, we did the family trip in Tsatara area. And then me and my son did the Letaba and Sable Hide trip. And then after that, me and my son also went to Pretoria Skop after that. Did the Pretoria Skop area. And now we get to the Punda Maria area. I started my trip at the Papuri Gate and the Papuri picnic site, then Kruger's Corner on towards the Klopperfontein Dam, and this is where I saw the wild dogs. So the mission is quite straightforward. I need to drive every single road while doing these videos. So the map is getting fuller and fuller. This is the southern section. I really want to thank every single one of you who have watched the video, liked, subscribed and commented on the video. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. For my last afternoon, I'm stopping at a small waterhole just outside of camp, about 5 kilometers. And I'm just sitting here, see what's coming down. Already had some clip springers, a warthog, brown-headed parrots, ring-necked dove, red-billed oxpeckers, yellow-billed oxpeckers, Cape starlings, fork-tailed drongo, little bee-eater, lilac-breasted roller, African green pigeon. Let's see who's next. Birding update, golden-breasted bunting, southern bobo, blue waxbills, green-winged vitelia, tawny-flanked prunias, white-fronted bee-eater, go-away bird, terrestrial brown bull. My stay here was definitely too short. I think 3 days to Punda Maria is not enough. I would say 4-5 days would be ideal. I think 5 days would have been ideal for me. Just sitting at the hide, looking at animals in the afternoons and going out for drives in the mornings Highlights for me was doing the Mahonie Loop and the Kruger Corner Road, that river drive next to the Levuvhu River, and then the wild dogs and lions were quite unexpected, so massive win. But for me the standout was the elephants at the height. Their interaction with each other and with other animals was just amazing to witness, and it was busy the whole day and even at night. Which camp was best, Mazhou or Punda Maria? Trying to compare these two camps is almost impossible.
I have decided to determine a winner by selecting 3 categories: atmosphere, wildlife, and scenery. For atmosphere,
Punda Maria can get very busy, but what I like is that old school feel of the 1930s. Mazhou wins for me. Those nyala trees in camp, there are less people walking around. It's only 10 campsites, so it can't get very busy, and it just feels more wild. Wildlife, I think Punda Maria wins. I don't think around camp it has as many animals as Mazhou had. I think I was maybe just lucky with the amount of animals around Mazhou, but Punda Maria has a variety of animals. There's just so many more different species you can see than in Mazhou. Scenery for me was the toughest choice. I enjoy all those nyala trees, lots of baobab trees, the rocky outcrops, the confluence lookouts. It's just beautiful. But the scenery in Punda Maria is also amazing, and one of the most beautiful parts of Kruger National Park. Look. Only thing for me is you have to drive quite far to get there sometimes. It's quite a tough one, but for me on this trip, this specific trip, at this time of year, what I witnessed, I'll go with Mazhou.
this was truly one of the best trips I have ever had. Sitting in the heights and waiting for action was truly amazing. Both camps are in some of the best regions in South Africa for game viewing, wildlife and nature. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.